When Tasha K drops a bomb, you know the internet's about to catch fire in this time. She's come for none other than Claressa Shields. Out of nowhere, Tasha unleashed a storm of shocking claims, spilling tea that nobody saw coming. According to her, Claressa's been hiding more than just her drama with Remy. She's been living a double life that could destroy everything she's built. From secret relationships to private voice notes and alleged payoffs. Tasha's receipts have everyone asking if Claressa's entire image was a lie from the start. But that's not even the wildest part, because rumor has it, Papoose might have already moved on, and the woman he's been seen with is stirring up even more chaos. Tasha's followers are convinced this new side chick isn't just some random fan, but someone who's been in the mix for a while. The connections, the timing, and the photos that surfaced, it's all way too suspicious. And now, fans are torn between believing Tasha's latest exclusive or calling it yet another clout-chasing stunt. Still, if even half of what she's saying is true, Claressa's reputation could be done for good, and Remy Ma might finally get the last laugh. Because this isn't just gossip anymore. It's turning into a full-blown war of receipts, revenge, and broken loyalty that's about to shake the industry to its core. Claressa Shields thought the storm was finally calming down after her explosive confession about Papoose. But she couldn't have been more wrong, just when she started to regain her footing. Gossip queen Tasha K stepped into the spotlight, and what she revealed sent shockwaves through the entire industry. With her signature unapologetic tone, Tasha claimed she had receipts that would change everything the public thought they knew about Claressa, Papoose, and even the mysterious new woman in his life. It all started when Tasha dropped a teaser on her social media, a black screen with the caption, "Y'all thought Claressa told the whole truth? I got the rest of it." Within minutes, her comment section exploded. Fans began speculating wildly. Was she about to expose hidden messages? Was there another woman involved? Or was Claressa's entire story just a cover-up for something even darker? When Tasha finally went live, tens of thousands of viewers tuned in instantly, hungry for the truth. She started off slow, reminding everyone that she'd been following the Remy Ma Papoose Claressa saga from the start. But then, with a smirk, she said, "What if I told y'all Claressa wasn't the only one Papoose was dealing with? And what if I told y'all Claressa's whole confession wasn't about honesty, was about control?" The live chat exploded. "What you mean, control?" one viewer asked. Tasha leaned closer to the camera and dropped the bomb. Papoose got a new woman, and Claressa knew about her the whole time. According to Tasha, the so-called side chick was a young model and influencer who had been spotted with Papoose several times in recent weeks. Photos surfaced showing them together at a small music event in Atlanta, laughing, standing close, and looking very much like a couple. One image in particular, Papoose with his arm around the woman, went viral instantly. The woman's name wasn't revealed at first, but after internet detectives got to work, her identity was exposed. A 27-year-old named Nia Carter. Known for her fashion collaborations and cryptic captions, Tasha claimed she'd been in contact with someone close to Nia, who shared shocking details about her relationship with Papoose. Allegedly, they'd been seeing each other for over a month, long after Claressa's confession, but before the DNA test drama fully unfolded. "This man ain't grieving or reflecting," Tasha said sharply. "He's moving on. And Claressa, she's losing her mind about it." What made things even messier was that Tasha claimed to have private messages between Claressa and one of her friends, in which Claressa allegedly admitted that she didn't think Papoose would move on so fast and that the new girl was using him for clout. Tasha didn't show the screenshots during the live, but said she would post them if necessary. That vague threat alone kept everyone talking for days. Fans started flooding Claressa's page, demanding answers. Some accused her of being jealous. Others said she had no right to feel betrayed after what she did to Remy. But the real twist came when Claressa herself went live to address the situation. She looked tired, her tone sharp but emotional. "I'm tired of these lies," she said. "I told my truth. If Papoose wants to move on, that's his choice. But don't act like I was the villain when everybody's been hiding their own secrets. Her statement only fueled the fire. Tasha immediately responded with another post saying, "Oh, so you want to talk about secrets? Let's talk about your other relationship then." Within hours, she dropped a 12-minute follow-up video, claiming that Claressa had been romantically involved with a high-profile promoter during the same time she was seeing Papoose. So while she was crying about being used, Tasha said, she was out here playing both sides. The video included what she called exclusive proof, screenshots of alleged text messages, a voice memo that sounded like Claressa's voice, and blurry photos of her with an unidentified man at a private event. Whether the evidence was authentic or not didn't matter, social media believed it. Within minutes, Claressa was trending again, but this time, not for sympathy. Fans began calling her a manipulator, a liar, and even the new Jada. As all this unfolded, Papoose remained silent, but his actions spoke volumes. He was seen out again with Naya, this time at a quiet restaurant in downtown New York. Witnesses said they looked comfortable, holding hands across the table. One person even claimed Papoose kissed her forehead as they left, an image that instantly made its way to every gossip blog. The internet erupted with comments like, "He moved on fast," and Remy somewhere shaking her head. Remy Ma? For her part, didn't publicly comment. But insiders claimed she was disgusted by how fast Papoose jumped into another relationship. She feels like he's using this new girl as a distraction from his guilt, a close friend said. But it's only making him look worse. Others close to her said she was focusing entirely on her career, staying out of the circus while quietly preparing a public comeback that would remind everyone who the real queen is. Meanwhile, Claressa was spiraling. She started posting erratically, one moment sharing motivational quotes about healing, the next posting cryptic messages like, "Never trust a man who plays victim after being the villain." Fans began speculating that she was talking about Papoose. Though she didn't name him directly, Tasha, however, wasn't done. In a final twist during her third live session, she claimed Claressa had reached out to her privately, begging her to stop. "She don't want me to drop the last receipt," Tasha said smugly. "But I'm telling you, if she keeps talking, I will." That statement left everyone wondering what else could she possibly have. As of now, Claressa hasn't responded again, and Papoose's new relationship with Naya continues to make headlines. Some fans believe he's genuinely trying to move on, while others think he's doing it to hurt both Remy and Claressa. Either way, it's clear that everyone involved is still trapped in the fallout of lies, jealousy, and broken trust. And if Tasha K really does have one last bombshell to drop, this story is far from over. Because in the world of celebrity drama, the truth isn't always what it seems. And sometimes, the real secrets are still waiting to be exposed. The air was thick with chaos after Tasha K's shocking video dropped. Social media was in flames as she detailed every dark corner of Claressa Shields' private life. From old text messages to new whispers about her connection to Papoose, it was a scandal that spread faster than wildfire. Claressa, who had built her entire reputation on being untouchable, suddenly found herself in the middle of a storm she couldn't control. The fighter in her wanted to swing back immediately, but the woman inside was struggling to process how deep the betrayal ran. Because the more she listened to Tasha's so-called receipts, the more it sounded like someone close to her had leaked it all. Behind the scenes, Papoose wasn't staying silent either. While he hadn't confirmed the rumors, the streets were already talking. Whispers about him spending time with a mysterious woman started surfacing, someone younger, smooth-spoken, and bold enough to be seen in public with him. The blogs nicknamed her the new side chick, though no one could prove anything concrete yet. But in the world of fame, perception becomes reality fast. And once the fans saw a few grainy clips of a woman wearing Papoose's chain, the story wrote itself. It wasn't long before people began asking, had Papoose really moved on from Remy Ma? Or was this a calculated distraction from something bigger? Claressa's phone wouldn't stop buzzing. Her management team begged her to stay quiet, warning that any reaction would only fuel the flames. But that wasn't Claressa's nature. She wasn't built for silence. Late one night, she went live, sitting in her car, visibly angry but controlled. "Y'all believe anything that woman says?" she began, her voice trembling between fury and hurt. "Tasha K been lying for years. She don't know me, she don't know my life, and she damn sure don't know what goes on behind closed doors." But even as she spoke, fans noticed something different in her tone. It wasn't just anger, it was fear. Because deep down, Claressa knew Tasha wasn't the type to drop a bomb without proof. Meanwhile, Tasha wasn't backing down either. The next day, she teased more footage. "You think I'm lying?" she said in her trademark tone. "Wait till y'all see this. I got messages, screenshots, and even voice notes. Claressa, sweetheart, you might want to call your PR team before this gets worse." That single clip was enough to send everyone into a frenzy. Hashtags like hashtag CLARESSA exposed and hashtag PAPOOSE. New Chick started trending. Every influencer, blogger, and gossip page had their own version of events. Some claimed Claressa had been the one chasing Papoose. Others said Papoose had used her to get back at Remy. But one thing was clear: no one was walking away from this clean dot. In the middle of all this, Remy Ma was watching quietly from a distance. She hadn't spoken publicly, but sources close to her said she was furious. She felt humiliated first by Claressa, then by the media's endless headlines. For years, she and Papoose had been the example of loyalty in the hip-hop world. But now, their image was shattered. Friends claimed she'd stopped answering Papoose's calls. Others said she was preparing her own statement to set the record straight. Either way, her silence spoke louder than words. She was hurt, embarrassed, maybe even plotting something the world didn't see coming. As for Papoose, his circle was tightening. He stopped posting on social media, stopped appearing at events, and reportedly changed his number. But he couldn't hide forever. One night, he was spotted outside a lounge in Atlanta with the same woman everyone had been speculating about. Her face was partially covered, but her laugh, her nails, her whole energy screamed confidence. Cameras flashed, and the next morning the blogs had their confirmation. Papoose spotted with mystery woman again. The headlines read, "Claressa saw it to Wand." That's when everything snapped. She posted a cryptic message on her Instagram story. Funny how loyalty disappears when clout enters the room. Fans knew exactly who she was talking about. Tasha K. Sensing the rising tension, doubled down. In her next upload, she dropped a voice note that allegedly featured Claressa talking about Papoose. The audio wasn't crystal clear, but the voice sure sounded like her. "He said he was done with Remy," the voice claimed. "I didn't ask for this, he came to me." Within minutes, it went viral. Claressa immediately denied it was her, calling it AI nonsense, but the damage was already done. Every comment section turned into a battlefield. Some defended her, saying Tasha was fabricating everything for clicks. Others believed every word, convinced that Claressa had crossed the line with a married man. And through it all, Tasha just kept smiling, watching the numbers climb. Things took an even darker turn when old interviews resurfaced, showing Claressa praising Papoose's loyalty. The irony was too much for fans to ignore. One clip showed her saying Papoose is one of the few real men in this industry. "I respect how he treats his wife." Now that same clip was being remixed online with captions mocking her. The internet had turned cruel, and Claressa's reputation was bleeding out in real time. Endorsements began quietly backing away. A sports brand paused her campaign pending further review. It was no longer just gossip, was business. In private, Claressa broke down. She felt betrayed not just by Papoose, but by the entire machine that once celebrated her. Her close friends urged her to take a step back, maybe even issue a public apology just to calm things down. But Claressa wasn't ready to bow. She was ready to fight. Her team started gathering evidence against Tasha K, proof that the voice note was manipulated, that the screenshots were cropped, and that someone from within had been feeding false stories. The goal was clear: take Tasha down legally. But before they could make a move, Tasha posted again, this time with what she called undeniable proof. She uploaded a short clip of Claressa in what looked like Papoose's home, wearing one of his hoodies. The internet exploded. Fans were speechless. Claressa stayed silent. Her account suddenly deactivated. As silence took over her page, the world drew its own conclusions. Maybe Tasha was telling the truth. Maybe Claressa had gotten too close. Maybe the entire love triangle had been real all along. And as Remy Ma finally posted a single tweet, "You reap what you sow," the drama reached a boiling point. Claressa's empire was shaking, Tasha's views were skyrocketing, and Papoose's name was everywhere again. But beneath the headlines, something more dangerous was brewing. People close to all three began warning that the situation was about to get physical. Because when pride, betrayal, and fame collide, someone always snaps. And by the look of things, the next explosion was only a matter of time, as the story spiraled into complete chaos. The internet became a battleground of opinions. Everyone had something to say about Tasha K's so-called exclusive. But what nobody expected was how quickly it would drag Claressa Shields and Papoose into an even darker spotlight. Tasha's video had already gone viral, racking up millions of views in less than a day. And while Claressa initially stayed silent, the mounting pressure and non-stop tagging finally pushed her to break her silence in an Instagram live that lasted almost an hour, and every second of it had the internet glued to their screens. She came on live with no makeup, wearing a hoodie, her tone low and serious. "I'm tired of people using my name for views," she said. "Y'all don't know what's going on behind closed doors? And I'm done keeping quiet while everyone tries to paint me as some homewrecker." Claressa didn't mention Tasha by name, but it was obvious who she was addressing. The comments were flying faster than she could read them, some supporting her, others calling her out, demanding to know if the rumors about Papoose were true. Then, in a move no one saw coming, Claressa took a deep breath and said, "There was a time me and Papoose were close. Closer than we should have been. But what y'all don't know is that he wasn't the man everybody thought he was." That sentence alone sent social media into meltdown. Within minutes, clips of that moment were everywhere on blogs, on Twitter, even on talk shows, dissecting every word. People couldn't believe she'd basically confirmed what Tasha hinted at, while Claressa didn't explicitly say Papoose was the father of her baby. She also didn't deny it when asked. She just paused, smirked, and said, "Some things don't need to be explained. The truth always finds its way out." That single line became a trending hashtag overnight. Fans flooded Remy Ma's pages with comments, tagging her, demanding answers, and speculating about her reaction. Remy, on the other hand, went completely silent. No posts, no stories, no responses. But insiders close to her claimed she was livid. One of her friends allegedly told a gossip outlet that Remy had completely snapped after watching Claressa's live. "She's done keeping quiet," the source said. "Remy feels like she was made a fool of twice, first by Papoose, then by Claressa. Now the whole world knows it." Things took another shocking turn when footage surfaced of Papoose himself leaving a restaurant in New Jersey with a mystery woman. The paparazzi footage showed them walking close, laughing, and then getting into the same car. Within hours, blogs began identifying the woman as a makeup artist who had been working with Papoose for months on a music project. Tasha K wasted no time reposting it, adding her own caption, "Didn't I tell y'all? This ain't new." The betrayal narrative deepened even further when Claressa's publicist issued a short statement later that evening, saying Claressa Shields has chosen to focus on her career and her children. She will not be engaging in the ongoing gossip or fabricated stories surrounding her personal life, but fans weren't buying a test, especially not after she'd just dropped bombshell confessions on live. Meanwhile, Papoose finally decided to speak for himself. He posted a black screen with the words, "I made mistakes, but I'm human. Let's stop tearing each other down and start healing." Some saw it as an admission, Others thought it was vague damage control. But for Remy, it felt like yet another slap in the face. She unfollowed Papoose across all social platforms that same night, a move that fans immediately noticed. From there, chaos became the new normal. Claressa started losing endorsements, with one athletic brand quietly pulling her promo deal after the controversy. Her management claimed it was due to contractual realignment, but everyone knew the timing wasn't coincidental. Meanwhile, Remy was spotted out for the first time since the scandal broke. Walking into a studio in New York wearing sunglasses and a stone-cold expression. When reporters shouted questions at her about Claressa, she didn't say a word. She just gave one icy look and kept walking. Still, the tension didn't stop there. Tasha K, never one to back down, promised more receipts coming soon. She teased screenshots, messages, and even an alleged recording that she claimed would prove Papoose's relationship with Claressa went far deeper than a friendship. Fans waited for the next drop like it was a Netflix episode, knowing whatever Tasha released next could destroy more reputations. But the most shocking twist came a few days later. Claressa posted a picture of her newborn on Instagram, a soft, heartwarming photo that seemed innocent at first. But eagle-eyed followers noticed something in the caption. A cryptic message that read, "Strong genes never lie." That one line reignited the firestorm. Within minutes, her comment section blew up with people tagging Papoose, comparing baby photos, and insisting the resemblance was undeniable. The drama hit a breaking point when Remy's camp allegedly reached out to her legal team. Rumors started circulating that she was considering filing a defamation suit against Claressa and possibly Tasha K for spreading false information. But as always, neither confirmed nor denied it. What's clear, though, is that this entire situation has left permanent scars, once seen as one of the most respected women in hip-hop. Remy Ma is now battling both public humiliation and emotional heartbreak. Claressa, who once stood as an inspiration for women in sports, now finds her legacy tangled in scandal. And Papoose, once the symbol of loyalty, has become the centerpiece of a storm he can't seem to escape. As of now, everyone's watching their next move. Will Remy and Papoose ever find peace? Will Claressa try to repair her image or double down and expose even more? And will Tasha K finally reveal the final proof she's been teasing for weeks? Because in this mess of secrets, lies, and revenge, one thing's for sure: the truth always comes out. And when it does, it doesn't just break hearts, it ends careers. If you thought this story was wild, just wait. Things are about to get even more explosive. Tasha K isn't done talking. Claressa Shields isn't backing down. And Papoose's new side chick is ready to make her own public move. With every day that passes, more proof, more videos, and more betrayals are surfacing, turning this messy situation into a full-blown war that no one saw coming. Fans are demanding answers. Remy Ma's camp is preparing their next move, and Claressa's silence is only adding more fuel to the fire. Is Tasha K really exposing the truth? Or is she manipulating everyone for views? And if the rumors about Papoose are true, what happens when Remy finally decides to confront him face to face? This drama isn't over. It's just getting started. The next chapter promises heartbreak, revenge, and the kind of receipts that could destroy careers. Stay tuned, because when secrets like these get exposed, someone always ends up losing everything.